In this video, I'm going to show you how to get your best throw for a super easy Titanic pet in Pet Simulator 99. So yeah, inside the most recent update, we got the addition of this Part 2 leaderboard, where the top 2,000 players literally get a free Titanic just by throwing your pet. It's actually a lot easier than other players think, and it's actually pretty easy. I'm also going to be giving away some stat pets as well later in the video as well, so make sure you guys keep watching. This part of the video is sponsored by U7Buy. U7Buy allows you to get great deals on gems and a wide range of diverse items to help you succeed and dominate Pet Simulator 99. Also use code VORTEX for an exclusive 5% off on your order. Check out U7Buy in the description down below, and now let's get right back into the video. See, I've been grinding this event for a pretty good amount of time, and I think I'm just currently shy of top 2,000, but we will be definitely changing that by obliterating my record, and I have a few strategies that I'm going to be using to hopefully do that. But yeah, boys, I've actually been grinding this egg right here a lot, and if you actually take a peek behind me, I have actually hacked one of these black hole Angelus balls. And yeah, currently 2.63 thousand exists. However, I'm not even joking. I've actually hatched 3 of these over the past like day or so, and it's actually been pretty insane. I've just been reselling them for gems, and I've been making some pretty insane profit, boys. I cannot lie. But yeah, I did just keep one to go ahead and use for throwing. I wish I was able to get a rainbow one of these. That would have been insane. But yeah, it's all good because we have a pretty strong pet now. See, my second strategy that I'm going to be using to hopefully beat my record, I'm going to be using one of these basketball orb frenzies, which increases your basketball orb spawn speed by 100%. So yeah, definitely pretty worth it. Let's go ahead and use that, and there we go. We should hopefully have these orbs spawning in way faster now for us, so we can get a lot more strength hopefully. And they also just need to collect a few more orbs so we can go ahead and get this trick shot upgrade in a second. And there we go. We can now max out the trick shot chance. So yeah, I'm honestly not even exactly sure what my previous record is, but I'm sure with this storm or orb storm, we're definitely going to beat it. And the other thing I'm going to be using to help me out is going to be this super springy shoes, and it actually gives you a 200% chance to make a trick shot or critical for your next throw, which is actually insane. And yeah, if you are wondering how I got this item, all you have to do to get this is by completing the day 2 in the basketball season calendar. You literally get one completely for free, which is pretty nice. So yeah, I honestly recommend for you guys to complete these rewards because I think they're going to be pretty worth it. We've only seen 2 days so far, but I'm sure this last day is going to be pretty insane. So yeah, I went ahead and used the Springy Shoes, and I also went ahead and used a basketball hoop item I had to see if I can maybe get anything better. So yeah, let's go ahead and keep grabbing these orbs. We're currently at almost 20 million base strength. Alright boys, let's see if we can throw this thing hopefully pretty far. We're at 22 million strength. Let's see if we can hopefully get 100% throw. 98, and okay, we got a critical though. Let's see how far this is about to be. Might even be my record, boys. Alright, and 27 million actually was not my record somehow, but I think this one just might be. I got a critical and trick shot on 23 million strength. This should definitely be a record, hopefully. If not, it's gonna be pretty unfortunate, but yeah, look how fast we're moving through these laps, boys. This is actually insane. This is definitely a record for me. Let's go ahead and see what our final strength is gonna be. Maybe even 50 mil. That would be insane. I don't think we're gonna break it though. We're gonna get really close, which is unfortunate, but this is definitely our best throw ever. 48 mil. Alright boys, the Orb Strength went ahead and reset for another round, but we do still have like 5 minutes of the Orb Frenzy, so we have enough for like the whole next rotation, I guess. So yeah, we can give it one more try hopefully to throw a bit further, but I think that was honestly a pretty good throw, but let's see if we can maybe beat it. But yeah, boys, as you can see on the left of the screen as well, my average throwing now is at 14.9 million, which I think is pretty decent, but it's definitely good enough to be in the master rank still, or the master league, so I definitely will stay in here hopefully. I'm also really curious as to what would happen if you actually got this Orb Storm event to happen while you have the Orb Frenzy going. Will it be a Storm event with the Orb mix? That would be insane if it spawns like 10x the amount of orbs. That would be so crazy. That would definitely be the method to beat the record or something for sure, because the amount of orbs that you would be able to get from that would be insane. Alright boys, let's see if we can hopefully get a better throw right here, and okay, unfortunately only 96 and only a trick or critical, I mean. Alright, we have one more chance to see if we can hopefully beat it. Come on, bro. And 95%, that is not what I was looking for. Alright, there we go. Trick shot and critical, boys, on my very last throw. Let's see if we can hopefully get something. And my screen is literally broken with this huge blur bear, bro. I don't know what is wrong with this, but we should be able to hopefully beat this record potentially. We might even be able to get to 50 million. This is going to be so close. And there we go. We actually got 50 mil. Let's go. What is our final throw going to be? 58.3 million. Okay, I will definitely take that. And yeah, as you can see by this leaderboard right here, that throw that I just did actually does put me in the top 2,000, which is pretty insane. So yeah, if I can hold my position for the rest of the event, I will be receiving this Titanic over there. And yeah, boys, I didn't even get the basketball storm event. That could have, if I got that mixed with the frenzy that I had, I could have been probably got like twice the score that I had. So yeah, if you want one last tip, try your best to get the Orb Frenzy, or the Orb Storm I mean, to occur, because that's going to give you way more orbs. And I mentioned this in the last video, or last couple of videos I think, but if you actually aren't able to find a good Orb Storm event, or if you're in a server with the Orb Storm which not really progressed too far, if you did notice, you can actually just hop public servers and rejoin them over and over, and eventually find a server with that's pretty close to having the storm event completed, and you can literally get it inside of there. So that's actually a really good method as well. But yeah, boys, like I mentioned earlier, I was grinding this egg. I definitely recommend you guys grind this egg and to not really spend your gems on the stat pets unless you have a ton of gems and you just want to get a stat pet really quick, because it is actually really worth it just opening up this egg. I've made a lot of profit just from doing so, and yeah, I definitely recommend you guys try to do the same as well, so you can hopefully save some gems and hatch yourselves a really strong pet. Also, I want to go and compare some of the stats of this previous pet, or not previous pet, the current pet. This fragmented dominance ball is actually a pretty decent stat pet. As you can see, 350k and only 32,000 exists, so it is kind of rare. But then just to show you guys, if we take a look at this previous pet, the rainbow version of it, the holographic rainbow axolotl ball, it actually only does 157,000, so it's not even close to the fragmented dominance ball in stats. So yeah, if you guys are choosing to go ahead and buy a pet or just hopefully hatch one, maybe definitely try your best to get the best pet that you can and not focus as much on the variant, because if you just get a better pet, it's gonna have way better stats than any variant of the previous pet. So yeah, same thing goes with the black hole angel's ball. Even it's the same thing for this fragmented dominance. If I saw like a rainbow shiny even of this, it wouldn't even be worth it to buy. I'd be better off just buying one of these black hole angel's balls even in normal. But yeah, honestly, I'm pretty surprised I have not hatched a rainbow version of the black hole angels yet, because like I mentioned earlier, I hatched 3 of these somehow while I've been grinding, and I've also had the rainbow egg book on them too, so I've had a boosted chance to hatch a rainbow pet and still haven't gotten one. But yeah, I still think we're doing pretty good. And yeah, but before I do end off the video, we might as well go and hatch this egg for a bit and see if we can maybe get something good. So, I mean, I have gotten some really strong things previously, but let's see if I can maybe hatch something on video. That would be pretty cool. So yeah, here we go, and wish me luck. Alright boys, we are back and I have not checked a single thing. So if we go ahead and scroll down and see if we hatched anything, and it looks like we did not, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure the only thing I got was one of these axolotl or holographic axolotl balls. So yeah, pretty unfortunate, but however, like I mentioned earlier in the video, I was going to be doing a giveaway. I was going to be giving away some of these new stat pets. So what I've chosen to give away is I'm going to be giving away 3 of these fragmented dominance balls. I know it shows I only have 1 of these, but I'm going to be doing the giveaway in a day or 2, and I'll definitely end up having at least 3 of them by then. So yeah, I'm giving away 3 of these fragmented dominance balls. All you have to do to enter is just comment your Roblox username down in the comments down below, and make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. And yeah, that's pretty much all you have to do. Just hopefully win, and best of luck. But we're back just after a little bit after that, and as you can see, I've already somehow hatched my second fragmented dominance ball. I only need 1 more, and it should definitely be pretty easy. I should definitely have a 3rd one by the time I end up having to give these away. And yeah, if you guys actually watched the last video, I spent a good amount of time trying my best to go ahead and obtain one of these huge pets, and I actually did get pretty lucky enough to go ahead and get one. However, I've already given it away, unfortunately, so I don't really have it anymore. But what I do have is 84 more of these cosmic basketball gifts, so maybe I can get something from these. As you can see, it's the wrap is 20 million gems worth of these. So yeah, who knows, boys, maybe we can actually get lucky from these. Let's go ahead and open up all these like 80 or so that we have and see if we can maybe get a huge. That'll be pretty nice. My luck has been pretty bad though, so I would not be surprised if I don't get one, but let's go ahead and see though. And alright, there's all the 80 or so gifts that I had. Let's see if we get a huge, and I don't see a single huge pet. Alright, that's pretty unfortunate. Also, another thing I want to mention is if you guys are struggling to actually get the basketball coin, I would definitely recommend to use a coin enchant loadout just like this one, because it's actually pretty helpful to give you more coins. And then you can also go ahead and use a coins potion too, that also helps. And then after doing that, by using the potion and the enchants, let's see how many coins I'm gonna get for how much strength I get in land at. We can just compare it to how much I get compared to how many coins I get. So if we get like around the same amount of coins as my strength, that would be really nice. And 8.21 million, honestly not too great. I was actually hoping to get a bit more coins from that, but I guess unfortunately we did not. And alright, this throw that is almost 20 million, or 20 million, is going to give us 8.98, bro. I'm actually kind of sad, because I'm pretty sure they nerfed how many coins you actually get now from going, which is really unfortunate. I mean, you still get a decent amount, but compared to previously, it's not really that great. Our coin multipliers have pretty much just been halved, so it's actually a lot more difficult a little bit to acquire these coins now. Not impossible, but still just gonna take a little bit longer and a little bit more time of grinding. But yeah, boys, that pretty much is everything for the video. Make sure you guys head over to the Discord server if you guys want. Link of that will be in the description. Make sure you guys also check out my Roblox UGC as well. This Vortex Orb on my shoulder is a pretty cool item. I really appreciate if you guys would buy it. And make sure you guys subscribe to the channel as well, because we're on the road to 100k subs. I really appreciate if you guys subscribe. And yeah, thank you boys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.